The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, check it. .156 left here in the opening quarter. Mack, the pass to Ontic. Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. All alone. The rebound by the Jazz. Rush has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, they got swept in the 2 games that they played against this club last year. They lost both of them.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Denver. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Jazz. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Checking out Utah, they've experienced a sort of worst-case scenario season. Nothing has worked out for them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Clark. I mean, the expectations were definitely higher than where they are right now. And, you know, given what we thought they had talent-wise, it's kind of hard to believe they are where they are right now.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas a screen. Outside Jefferson. There's the pass to Rush. Kicks it to Williams. Passes it to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Jefferson attacking, and he gets it to go. You talked about what happened between these two teams last year, Steve. It was a pretty one-sided affair.
Yep, they just had a hard time finding anything that worked against these guys, Kevin. They really did. It was tough for them.
And Mack kicks to Schroeder, feeds to Millsap. That's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Schroeder. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
Gustavo Ayan, who's checked in for Atlanta. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And Williams drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mack, guarded by Rush. Mack dishes to Ayan. Martin the screen. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Mr. Clutch has got his first points of the night. The scoring fact.
On Tap is Saturday.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Williams is out there with Thomas. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Rush in at the shooting guard position.
Go back to the 2006 draft when Paul Millsap was taken 47th guy. Now remember, he had led college basketball in rebounding in all 3 of the years he played at Louisiana Tech. 3 straight years leading the NCAA. That's something that never had been done, not even by a 4-year player. And he ended up being drafted 47th. Hard to figure how that could happen, but he's made the most of his time in the NBA.
Mack, the pass to Schroeder. And there's the feed to Horford. The rebound by the Jazz. They'll be off to Charlotte for a meeting with the Bobcats after this one. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. There's the three. Al Horford with the rebound. And Clark, going back to that 2006 draft you were talking about, it wasn't exactly stacked. In fact, Millsap might be the second-best player in that draft class, Steve, after LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, it's amazing when you look back. I mean, how did he slip through the cracks all the way to the second round? He might not have had prototype size for the power forward position, but it's all about production, and he was one of the great rebounders the college game had ever seen.
Jefferson attacking, and the shot is good. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Here's Schroeder. And the first half ends in a close one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. And time now to...
Coach, what do you think of the team's defense?
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Mr. Clutch. And that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 14. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Schroeder is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Millsap attacking, and he banks in the layup. Millsap's got 10 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Nice ball movement by Utah. No good from Mr. Clutch. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Schroeder kicks to Mack. Pass to Schroeder. He dishes it to Mack. Clock at 6. Wide open. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Schroeder. And it's Utah's ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Mr. Clutch.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Schroeder kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Horford. And he throws it down hard with one hand. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah. And as we end the third quarter,
Spend your Christmas.
while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good from Mr. Clutch. Hawks shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Favors plays the 4 with Kanter at the 5. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Dishes to Hayward. It's stolen by T. The 3. Good on the shot.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And so it's Utah with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They would.
Well, Derek, first off, congratulations.
You